All right, people. Hello, and welcome to today's OMSI stream. Dan, Holy Trucker. I hope you guys are doing well. I know the stream is completely unannounced, but you know what? I had some time. I thought I might as well. You know, I was going to be playing some OMSI today anyway. I've been really into it these past few days, almost a week now, I think, since I started playing it. Um, where is it playing to? I think it's playing off my monitor. Why is it playing off my monitor? Interesting. But yeah, thought I was gonna be playing some OMSI anyway. Might as well stream in it since don't have any streamings planned for today. So we'll do bus company sim. I've been driving on the Waldhofen map. It's cutting off my head a little bit. So yeah, I've been doing the Waldhofen map for the last few days. I've been enjoying it. I've been having fun. Bless me. Right. See, look at my kindness. You can't say I'm not kind. Gift sent to Nordy and Nabil. I believe Nordy's been in chat a few times. You may or may not be familiar with a certain Mr. Nabil. I need to get my TikTok cracking. So we'll go on multiplayer. Post auto. I got dismissed from Allegra. I don't actually remember what benefit Allegra had, why I joined them in the first place. I know there was a bus company in which I requested Berlin X10 and they did it for me. Now it's not this one because there's no Berlin X10 option, as we'll see in a second. And I don't think it was... There was another one that I checked. What was the other one that I checked? Connection, I think, which is the first one. So... yeah. Right, we've got TikTok open. So hopefully I don't miss any chats from there. I also need to get my... I have a sheet up that basically displays all of... like the correct buses for the time periods. Well, not necessarily for the time period, but like it's got the years they were active. Yeah, basically just a really helpful. It's an Excel spreadsheet. Right, so no substitute tours. There's a Whitsun event. What's this? Friday 23rd of May to Monday the 9th of June. You can drive event tour as soon as the events start. Okay. TBM Virtual, welcome on board. Thank you very much for the follow. How are you doing? Right, so it looks like we've got an event coming up where we can, I guess, earn extra money for ourselves, extra money for the company. Okay, well, this is going to be sort of the first event I'm going to be involved in, so that's going to be interesting. No substitute tours, plenty of bonus tours. I don't know whether these are just randomly selected and they give you like extra, experience, or whether there's like something about these. But they're there. I'll just leave them for the most part though. I'll be playing it tomorrow, Dan. As soon as I get my hands on it, I'll be playing it. I'm hoping and somewhat planning on streaming it in the evening, same day that it drops. Maybe somewhere around 7 p.m., 8 p.m. BST, somewhere around then. and then streaming it during the day as well. Would be nice to get, you know, to be an ambassador and get it nice and early, but hey, I'm not too fast. We'll do this one. Hofkamps at Arbringhausen. I've done this one. You know what? I don't think I will actually, because I've been doing this one for a while now, and I feel like I want to switch it up a little bit. Oh, you know what? No, you know what? Let's go. Let's go. It's a full thing. It's the full thing. Let's go for it. How disappointing will it be on a scale from 1 to 10? You know what? As I'm on PC, well, as we are on PC, I don't think it'll be very disappointing for us in terms of like what the route has to offer. Now, in terms obviously of 1.5, in terms of now the core issues, you know, frame rate, stuttering, sound issues, AI with the wrong light setup, so, you know, the usual. Those are definitely going to be present. Performance at Frankfurt is going to stink. Sorry, I'm at a weird angle, by the way, and I'm talking my microphone from a weird angle. I am leaning over on my keyboard as I keep going on about whenever I'm doing anything driving related. It would be really handy to get my hands on a wireless keyboard. The mouse I can just pull towards me. It's more so the keyboard that's the issue. Look at that last driver, and I always go for this bus. And that's why there's no reported damage, and it's faultless because, you know, it's me that's driving it. Right, we're starting at Hofkamp, so we'll do that. If Ambassador comes only with early access, I don't think it's worth it. It's a minimum issue for that crap. Well, it's not just that, right? It's early access, which does a lot for content creators, because especially a route like this. But to be honest, with any DLC, everyone wants to see it as soon as possible, whether it be just for their curiosity, whether it be so they know what they're going to be buying, whether it be so they can see what they can criticize. Everyone wants to be the first to see it. So if you're the first to post it, views go up, following goes up, and then you get Dovetail posting your channel on their forum every now and again, mentioning you. You know, it does a lot for content creators, especially someone of my size, for example. You know, so yeah, there are benefits to it. Free content as well, which, you know, won't be anything new, but, you know, not everyone knows that. And yeah, so yeah, definitely not the biggest thing in the world, but every little helps, you know. Every little helps. Right, I'm not syncing time to the real time, so that I can, if needs be, for any particular reason, I can pause the game and not end up being late. I'm also going to, so I don't have the map here, but I have the map on my other window, and I'm going to create a little window for it so you guys can see the map as well. Oh, unless you prefer no map, and then I could just not do that. I'm not fussed either way. I just like having a clean as possible an experience, you know, minimal HUD, etc, etc, etc. Dan, how's the missus doing with her injury? Cool. Boom, boom. Close this. Minimize that. Delete this bus. Now let me go and fetch my little file. This is the one. I'll move it over here. So I'm gonna drive. I'll drive the Citaro G today. Honestly, I don't know. I don't really know which one is the G. I don't know who's. I don't know who's. I wonder if this was the most recent one that I got. Oh no, this is for Aachen. Okay, this is definitely for Aachen. Okay. So yeah. I wonder if it would just be. Well, it's a Euro. It's the Euro. It's the Euro 2. ZF plus OM 457. So I can't see chat right now for a little bit. ZF plus OM 457. I want it to be 18 meters. Yeah. I would like a double decker. Not a double decker. Sorry, a bendy bus. ZF OM 457. OM 457 ZF. But it's only a two door 12-meter one. And when I see all the other buses, they're all like bendy buses, and I want one by myself as well. So I think I'll just choose this one. Okay. Cool. 12, 13, 16. I'll do 12. It's like the basic one. Yes. Registration. EN dash BW 12. And Hofkamp. I think I can close this now, but let me let the bus load. Takes a while. There we go. So this is a bus manufactured back in 2000, so it's a little bit old. Hello, Novinus. Yes. Window capture. We'll call it OMSI map. No. No. I can't, okay. Maybe it's not a window capture. Maybe it's somehow game capture? No. Okay, well, no map then. I actually don't remember how to add it to the game. I mean, it's there. But I'll keep it on a separate. I'll keep it in a separate window. After 4 miles, wow. You know what? Honestly, it's always nice having your own space, man. It's always nice. So Nilvinus, I've lost my zoom functionality. I can't zoom in and out. I don't know why. Oh, hello, there's a floaty person. I don't know why, but I can no longer zoom. It started when I tried to change my camera settings from OMSI AUXI, and then I couldn't zoom in anymore, which is a little bit annoying because sometimes I need to see some stuff up close. Right, so we are doing the Monday to Friday, 10:109, and half company starts this 16:34. That's the one. Thank you. Oops. Um, 592 and 02. Okay, that's it off camp. So I'll bring Hausen, so we can close this. We can close that. It's very quiet for you guys. I'm gonna turn the music down in a minute. Why is it really quiet? Like it's a quiet bus. It is a quiet bus, but not like silent. Can you hear it? Should be able to hear it. If it's still too quiet, I'll try and we'll have that on 21. Lights, will keep them low. I'll leave everything else. Everything else should be fine. Hello Tim, how you doing? Probably desktop capture needed. Well, I'm using desktop capture for the game, but I like having the map on a separate window.
Hello.
Guten Tag.
Moin.
I need to figure out how I'm going to open the back doors with this one. So that's the middle doors. Oh no, that's my indicator. I wonder if the rear doors are automatic. I wonder. Yeah, I'm not surprised, Tim. I'm not surprised. The game name is OMSI. OMSI 2. Mr. Ton Domin. Hello, Domi. When Mega Crash? No Mega Crashes me. I've got collisions turned off. Usually it tells us like our when we're leaving and stuff like that. I believe it was game is acting funny, right. My shifts, I can't display the thing here to display what is this? There's usually a thing meant to be up here. And it's not displaying. I've had this issue before. Okay, yeah, I've only got buttons for two doors anyway. That's fine. Hello, Carter. You do indeed hear a bus. Again, if it's too quiet, let me know. I'm very concerned about the audio. I mean, this is a quiet bus. This is a quiet bus. But yeah, how you doing, Carda? How you doing, Domi? Tim, how you doing? You lot all very, very, very welcome. Tom, I've got a Thrustmaster T300 RS GT. Bit of a mouthful. Goodness me, that's close. Either way.
Winsenburger Straße.
Windows 10 volume? What do you mean Windows 10 volume? Glad that you're doing well. I'm doing good, thank you. Kardar, OMSI is treating me well, bro. I won't lie.
Der hat ja wohl voll einen an der
Fährt ja,
Pfanne.
das ist ja unglaublich. Der hat da seinen Führerschein gewonnen, oder was?
I almost missed my turn. So we're going to be off to a not so good start. Also, fun fact: as I'm reversing this, in London, apparently, it is illegal to reverse a bus without your supervisor being present. I need to know how I can do a U-turn here. I've messed this up. I've royally messed this up. You feel alright? That's respectable. All the runs that I did yesterday involved going straight on. So my instinct was to just continue straight on. Hopefully that's the only mistake we'll make today. Wasn't enough. Please allow me some. Got there eventually.
Hello.
Okay, so the back door is flashing. Does that mean people want to get off from there? Or I think it just means that it's unlocked. I think it just means that it's unlocked. Why are we not moving? All doors are closed. Handbrake is off. Little bus service. Hello, ASR. Let's do some shopping off faster bus. You know what? Honestly, at this point, yes. I feel like it'd be cheating to just like fix the bus. I like to fix things myself, but like sometimes, you know, can't really. No. It's not having it. And this thing looks like a wrench, which usually means repair me. So repair you we shall. I hate when a bus has more doors than buttons. I mean, in that case, usually at Carda, it's just a matter of unlocking, right? Not actually opening, but just unlocking.
Straße.
I'll be honest, this is the most it has stuttered in the past week or so that I've been playing it. I don't know whether it's to do with the bus, because I haven't driven this bus this week, or whether it's because I'm streaming as well. But holy gosh.
Hallo.
Matt is searching for beta testers in the forums. How? Tom, how's it so lag free? Well, I mean, I am struggling with some stutters, but for the most part, when it is smooth, when it does run, it's smooth. It's your settings, mate. If you join the Discord, we have an OMSI channel where Nabil has very kindly posted the OMSI settings that I'm using, and it's only with those settings that I can play and have a relatively smooth experience. It's not perfect. It will never be perfect with OMSI, but we can try. Thank you very much for the likes as well. So yeah, best ways to get the Discord, I would say, would be come on to either YouTube or Twitch, where I'm streaming as well with the same handle, LWD Adnan, and just type in ! followed by Discord, and then the bot will automatically reply with the Discord link.
Kronenberger Straße.
Hello. Hello.
Bendies do have a habit to make OMSI perform worse. I'll bear that in mind then, thank you, Carda. Then maybe I'll use a bendy for this run, and then use a normal bus for the next one. I do plan on sticking with Waldhofen for this stream. I'm going to try and stick to speed limits. One thing that I haven't been doing is sticking to those speed limits. Although, it will mostly occur on roads where I'm unsure of the speed limit. For the most part, I am responsible, for the most part. Nabil will probably join later. Actually, you know what? No, I don't know. It's almost 4 o'clock here. Usually, Nabil will come from around 2 o'clock by local time. Maybe it's because I didn't announce the stream. Well, I've announced it, but only after it started.
Weisheit.
Bit heavy-footed there. Nabil has been loving Waldhofen recently as well. Almost every time I log on, I see his name in the chat that he's done he's done a run or two. Hello Sammy, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Also, Tom, the button you were talking about, I've got bound to my steering wheel, so I was pressing it earlier. It wasn't helping, unfortunately. The stutter is only really when...
So blöd fahren echt viele Busfahrer.
The starter is only really when I try to look at the mirrors. I have got them on the economy setting, so they won't load unless I look directly at them. As you can see, just on the top left one, there's nothing, it's frozen. Only when I look at it, then it starts moving again. Fan has shut itself off. We have reached our 21 degrees internal temp.
Hallo.
New boss manager game, no. Haven't seen anything of it. German Yak Fest, bro. What a way to put it. Honestly. Honestly, bro. What a way to put it. That is class. There's one voice in particular that really annoys me, and it's always annoyed me from when I was like really, really young, playing OMSI 1. He keeps going, like everyone will shut up, and he'll keep going and going and going and going, and it just pisses me off. Like, bro, I'm not that bad. Like, allow it. It's making me feel terrible about myself. I love, bro. For me, yeah, it's the audio, right? The bus, the bus, it can't come close. Like, it's a good game graphically.
Hallo.
It's a good game graphically. No, it's not a good game graphically. No. Let me say it's got better graphics than OMSI. But physics and sounds are super important in the realm of Sims, man. Super, super important. And OMSI just nails both. And so, like, I will choose this every single time over the bus. Deb Buenada, thank you very much for the follow. Sorry, subscribe on subscription on YouTube. Here's a bus. Do I not have this bus? Why is there no interior? And why is it yellow as well? That's usually the Berlin buses that are yellow. Right, I know I've left them behind a little bit, but I need to get like the whole bus in, and they're all the way at the very beginning of the bus stop. There you go. So you know the cars can go through.
Hallo. Guten Tag. Was soll ich denn bezahlen?
I don't bother to calculate tickets because I just don't understand. It's all in German, if you hadn't noticed. Tim would be able to. I can't, unfortunately.
Am Bootshaus.
Oh, that's a new livery. I haven't seen this bus before. Stat line 567. Nice. City bus manager. Why does that ring bells? And it's only just has it only just come out on consoles? Was it Sammy that mentioned it, or has it been released on all platforms recently? I feel like I've been seeing it on Steam for a while. Cut that a little bit tight. What is this? I've never really looked down here. Is this like a train or something that goes into the river? What is this? Why is there like tracks that lead to water? And there's traffic lights. Huh? I've never questioned that. I like the ambient, like passenger sound though. It's been on PC for a while, fair enough. For boat launching. But what are the tracks for though? Shouldn't it just be like a ramp, like a normal ramp? What's the timing like? We're, oh my god, they're 4 minutes late. I haven't really done anything. We got stuck for a while, not 4 minutes though.
Bommerholz, Mitte. Umsteigemöglichkeit zu den Bussen in Richtung Niedersprockhöfe.
There was a bus in particular that I was driving last night. It was on the Berlin Spandau map, the base map. And the brake is really sensitive for some reason.
Hallo.
Hallo.
City bus managers run for some time on PC. Takes anything like a tycoon. Okay, one of those types of games. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's for me. Maybe I could like get on it and then really enjoy it. But off the rip, not really. Just tycoon games in general are not really my thing.
Bommerholz, Bismarckstraße.
Hallo.
Guten Tag.
Hallo.
Holy Choco, you are actually a funny guy, man. You just need the right settings, like I was telling Tom. Nico, what do you mean the Mao? Sorry. What website did I get the Mao from? MAO? Sorry. Holy Trucker, on our server, on our Discord server, in the OMSI channel, Nabil has posted. Nabil has posted the settings to get a better experience, let me say, compared to what you would get, you know, by default. So it's definitely worth checking that out if you want the game to be playable. Playable. Not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but playable. Hello, Nabil. Good to see you, my man. Have I been making you proud recently with my return to OMSI? More of a driving guy than a management guy, yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Not that I've got anything inherently against like management games. Just not for me. Big into optimizing routes and stuff in tycoon games. What do you mean by optimizing routes on tycoon games? Like give me an example. with those driving skills. Bro, it's very hard to do stuff when you get that stutter. Because remember, I'm naturally moving the wheel, but the game will freeze. So when it comes back, because the wheels are like 30 degrees more, and it's almost like it happens instantly in game. So it's obviously going to be not the most comfortable thing for the passengers on here. I'm just to buy a $50 DLC. No, it runs correctly. $50? What OMSI DLC is $50? Really wanted to buy the London DLC, but I heard it runs terrible. Yeah. I mean, look, with the settings I use, it actually runs smoothly, relatively smoothly. But I don't know, man. There's something about that DLC that just doesn't really ring out to me all that much. You know, knowing the areas in that DLC very well. I think for some reason the roads are like extra narrow, like more narrow than they are in reality. London roads are already not the widest, but for some reason, I think the guy's name is Reese that developed that DLC. He made the roads really, really tight, and sometimes there's like 2 lanes that are separate widths or different widths. It's just odd. So it's, I don't know, man, bit of a letdown. It's still cool to have London in the game at a 1-to-1 scale, obviously a portion of London, and you know the buses as well that I'm very familiar with, but you know, when it comes to the experience as a whole, it's not great.
Hallo.
No downtime. Maximizing cargo time. Okay. I mean, you know what? You never know. Like, I know myself, right? I can jump into a game that I think I would never get into and just fall in love with it. Like, I don't know what it was about ships at sea. And oh, by the way, talking about ships at sea, I know it was pretty much a joke when I last played it. Yeah. I went through the news and the update lists the other day for that game. It's transformed. But just by, you know, the patch notes and stuff like that and what they've added feature-wise, ships at sea has transformed. There's multiplayer. You can have your own crew. There's dynamic missions. They've rebalanced the economy. Yeah, the developers behind it seem to be very passionate, which is promising. I still haven't seen enough to make me go back to it, but I'm willing to give it another go, right? Like, I don't think I'll be playing it regularly, but I'm willing to sort of give it another crack. No shot, it just changed like that on me. Wow. Silvio TV, hello. I think I'm gonna need to put my glasses on. I'm struggling to see the screen.
Hi.
Hello.
Hallo.
The boss on a rainy day looks amazing.
Hallo.
Guten Tag.
Each of their own. Well, when it comes out on console, Sammy, or are you talking about the other shit game? Oh my god, these are like new. These are like brand new. They've been so like foggy for ages. Or that means I can probably put you over here as well.
Fachhochschule.
Ey, wie der fährt.
Took the turn at 20 kilometers an hour. Please, shush. Are we over capacity? There's 56 people out of 53. Or did I just close the doors too early? I think I might have just closed the doors too early. But we were standing there for a while.
Hallo.
How can you increase your
Schön.
FPS and have a fluid game?
Hallo.
Silvio,
Hello.
join our Discord. We have an OMSI channel.
Einmal.
In that OMSI channel, I think it's pinned. Nabil, our resident mod, has posted the settings to get a somewhat stable.
Kurzstrecke.
Also, Nabil, I've lost my zoom functionality. So my wheel no longer moves, zooms in and out. It started when I used OMSI AUXI to fix my FOV, and then after that, my zoom just stopped. My scroll wheel stopped zooming. Yeah, what Nabil said in that little paragraph, that's basically everything.
Wohnpark Alte Kaserne.
Sammy, bro, PC gaming is honestly, bar the investment, which to be honest, buying used parts will save you so much money. It's a no-brainer, man. Absolutely a no-brainer. And you won't even have to buy all of your DLC again on TSW. Because, you know. That's always people's biggest concerns for like TSW players.
Schwarzwaldstraße.
Oh, I have to buy all my DLC again. You don't have to. You can. You can. You don't have to.
Hallo.
If you get this new job, investment won't be an issue. Sheesh. That's something he loves to hear. Good luck with it, man. But yeah, your reasoning makes sense. Your reasoning makes complete sense. Hello, UK Game. How you doing, mate? I'm doing good, thank you, my man.
Kaiserwald.
Taking a little break off driving trains before Frankfurt S-Bahn drops tonight. I really am hoping this extra stuttering is only because we're in a bendy bus. I'm gonna get a new bus for the next one and then we'll see. Sorry, Nabil, I missed it, but I've seen it now. Right click. What do you mean right click, hold and move? Yeah, I can move around with like right click. I mean zoom. Like actually zooming in.
Guten Tag.
Hallo.
Driving a HST on Midland Mainland, nice. Always a good experience. I've only ever done that once, I think.
Heiderstraße.
Oh, you zoom with the right mouse of your right click. Is a standard really? I don't think I've ever made any changes to my zoom. I believe it's always been like that for me. Which makes sense. Zoom being scroll wheel. It's usually like that for games.
Waldhofen, Bahnhof. Umsteigemöglichkeit zu den Bussen in Richtung Weißenbruch über Eischenbeck, Pattberg, Mühler Forst über Rüdingerfeld,
Still 4 minutes late.
sowie zum
At
Regionalverkehr.
least it's not getting worse. Maybe because of UK binding. I mean, if it was something on the keyboard, I would say it's likely, but it's to do with the mouse. So I don't know. Yes, ASR, that was an error message. Oh god, it's every time, man. Every time I try to look right or left.
Guten Tag.
Hi. Hallo.
My OMSI
Tag.
things first,
Guten
mate.
Tag.
Language, English, ticket selling easy, maintenance normal, smooth view transitions and driver view, alt view control. Shift plus right mouse button. That's alternative. I'll try it anyway. Automatic launch, dynamic all speeds. That's it. Disable all view control. No, nothing. Okay, I can zoom with right click now, but not my scroll wheel. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll take that. As long as I have a way to zoom. I don't really care how. Our bus is full, you know.
Wiesenstraße.
This is an interesting bus to our left. I have never seen that before. Grab the one-to-one timestamp of the ATS and ATS2. That will take 3 or 4 hours a game visual time. I mean, I could do that. Holy trucker. But then if I'm like driving at night, for example, in real life, then I'm stuck with nighttime in the game, which I don't really like. Even having the real like sunset and sunrise times, it got a bit tiring after a while because I was playing in the winter a lot, and it meant that I only had like 2 hours, what felt like 2 hours in game time of daylight, and it was just constantly in the dark, so I just stopped using it. I'm glad you love it, UK Gamer. It's usually turned off. Interesting, Nabil. Yeah, I don't know. Could be it then. I mean, I didn't mess with it, unless somehow I did it without, noticing. But all I know is it started when I messed around with my FOV.
Hallo.
Was it some issues? Interesting. I guess I could do that, holy truck. I guess I could. But then it defeats the purpose, doesn't it?
Hagener Straße.
3.5 minutes delay. Got caught on a speed camera.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
8 hours until Roadcraft. Man, I really believed I was going to get that game, you know. Like, I really wanted to. Just don't think it's the one for me, man. I mean, if you don't think there's another calling in sick that you would use in the near future, Sammy, go for it, mate. Otherwise, it could be a risky play. Streamaker mode, Nilvanus? I should, I should. But, it's all good. If you G-set time on an old, it will lose time. Good job. Well, not if you G-set time. Okay, I was going to say not if you do it backwards, but I don't think you can do it backwards, can you?
Auf der Hart.
In 3 years, yeah, absolutely then. I don't want to be a bad influence, I really don't, but... It is what it is, you know? It absolutely is what it is. Keep that wild card for Thomas a sick DLC. Honestly, I won't be surprised if they come up with that. I won't be surprised. And then charge £20 for it.
Wellenbusch.
This is the Waldhofen map, terrace car. Waldhofen 2013. Question for you guys that use a steering wheel for your Sims. What do you buy into your indicator? Is it your like flappy pedals? Or is it like a button
Hallo.
on the wheel?
Hallo.
I feel like a lot of people use their flappy paddles, sorry, for indicators. You know what's funny? So someone in the forum was like to Matt. Well, I don't know if they added Matt or not, but in the new Thomas DLC thread, they were basically, I'm gonna paraphrase it. They said something along the lines of, "Oh, I thought we couldn't do DLCs for DLCs," which is what's been said in the past, you know. And then Matt said, "Oh, like only this time," or "Oh, we've made an exception," or something like that, which. He said it in like a nice way, kind of, but you know, I had a little smiley face. But I kind of got a bit, I don't want to say pissed off, but is that raw? So why not add bits to DLCs that have been already released that people have been asking for, and would make sense? And like, if it's something that you just flat out refuse to do, whatever, cool. But the fact that you're doing it now for Thomas, it's like you're taking the piss. Something that you've denied for so long for regular DLCs, and you're just doing for Thomas. Pedals. You use your pedals for indicators, Nabil. And then what? You use your flappy paddles to accelerate and brake. Oh my god, that triggered a memory. Hold on a second. Was there ever a game where I used my paddles to accelerate? There was a game where I used my paddle. Yes. Oh my god, what a throwback. I used to play the Getaway Black Monday
Hallo.
with a steering
Tag,
wheel
hallo.
on the PS2. And I used to use the flappy paddles as a means of accelerating and braking. I don't know why I couldn't use my pedals. I don't think it came with pedals. I think the whole stick with that wheel is that you accelerate and brake with your flappy paddles. It was very weird. Different era, different time.
Forsthaus. Zum Streichelzoo bitte hier aussteigen.
Four and a half minutes delay. You've lost a considerable amount of respect. I mean, Tim, it was, I don't know, my business is business, you know. Like Matt said something recently again, suggesting that instructions come from the very, very top. But I don't think we should really concern ourselves with the politics of the business, right? We're customers that are paying for products. So that's where our concerns lie, within that product. Why the thing is like that and whatever is not really our concern. Nabil, do you remember a while ago on OMSI, my keybind to get the red text on the top left that shows some information, it wasn't working. And then there's something that we did to make it work again. Do you remember what it was by any chance? Because I'm having that issue again. When the game freezes, I have to freeze as well with my steering. Oh, it's gonna get loud now, boys. No, it doesn't work for me, Nabil. But my usual keybind for it is Shift and Y. That's my usual keybind. Thank you for letting me know that, Nabil, regarding the bus company stuff. That is some relief. Oh, log out and log back into Windows. Bro, why didn't it work? Because I did it, you know. Wouldn't that like end the stream? It is Windows and L. It's going to be Windows and L. But wouldn't that end my stream though? It wouldn't? Okay. I'll do it after this run then. Have I? Oh, is that how we fixed it last time? Okay. I'll do that after this then. Yes, Sammy, this road is terrible. Horrendous. I like it though, I love it. I love it. Because you can hear the bus all like rattling. And it's so crazy. I was on a bus the other day. And it had like some loose panels. And I was paying attention to the audio. And bro, they have got it spot on. It was ridiculous. I mean, I guess the bus rattle is like universal across the world at this point. But still. You're better off driving with passengers not complaining, but not on time, than on time and passengers complaining. Okay, yeah, cool, I hear it. So my driving better be good then, basically. There was a route I did yesterday and I got 100%. I don't think that's the first time though. It was the first time like in the week.
Alpenhausen Bahnhof. Umsteigemöglichkeit zu den Bussen in Richtung Schloss St. Anna, Müller Forst über Pattberg.
The guy called Marlon here.
Zur S-Bahn.
It'd be really cool if you could see other players. That would be pushing it very, very hard.
Des Busses darauf, Ihre persönlichen Gegenstände mitzunehmen. Vielen Dank. Diese Busfahrt endet dort. Wir bitten alle Fahrgäste auszusteigen. Vielen Dank für Ihre Reise mit Busverkehr Waldhofen. Auf Wiedersehen.
Oh, there's not even a centimeter there of space. Wow. Inch perfect. No surprise, we're too late everywhere. But thankfully, that doesn't matter. Bro said if only you knew. That does not fill anyone with hope. Not great satisfaction, to be honest. Anyway, above average. I'll take it. Back to the office for now. Because I'm going to lock Windows and then log back in. Well, I don't think it's necessarily log in out, is it? Okay. I've done it. Yes, I can see the stream is still running. Thank you. Now, Bill, what company was I driving for, where I requested that they added the X10 and then they added it? Because I thought it was this one, but it's not, unless they removed it. And it's not connection either. I need to have more trust. I do, bro. If I didn't have trust, I wouldn't have done it. Should we go to Aachen? I know you've been enjoying Aachen, haven't you? And I see some decently long runs as well, 60 minutes. Got some speed on foot. Honestly, I wish he was faster, Sammy. I wish he was faster. It's expensive, I know. What? So for all these, for the routes that the companies add, they have to keep paying for them? I thought it was just a one-off payment. Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't know that. I want to do some Aachen action, you know. Let's do this one. It's the long one. That's fine. I completely forgot about people just running in front of you, you know. That happened to me a couple times yesterday. And then I saw the picture that Nilvin has posted on Discord. Do you know the price for the monthly price for the routes? So I can see why Berlin was costly then. User 111111111 followed by trillion numbers. I was driving just now on Waldhofen, and I'm switching over to Aachen. Buses are one-time purchase, but they need maintenance, which is on. Is it on us or is it on the company? I think it would make sense to be on the company, right? On the company, yeah. Probably gonna go make a coffee soon. First importance of active drivers, yeah. I'll make sure to bear that in mind for when we have our own. Nilvinus, what company do you drive for? I think you and Carter drive for the same company, isn't it? If that's the reason, don't worry, bro. I hear you loud and clear. I made a promise, didn't I? What was it? Like at least one day a week, I think I said, where I have like a session, like an OMSI session. Oh, Allegra. I got kicked out of Allegra. I got dismissed because I wasn't active for 14 days. But I do remember the different time zone. That one I remember. Right. Aachen, I'm not very familiar with this route, you know. I've driven it a few times. I like the sound of the birds, it's peaceful. Depends on the shift, fair enough. I have, Sammy, I actually have quite a cool video on YouTube, driving a coach on the Rhineland-Pfalz map, which is an incredibly, it's an incredible map, but it's very, very challenging, and it was great. Not gonna lie, bro, it was great. Thank you, Nabil. I pressed this one because I saw an Aachen livery on it earlier on. But I'll go to the one that you said. Yeah, honestly, Sammy, it was so cool to drive, man. So cool to drive. Is there a particular type, Nabil? That's even better, yeah, okay. Let me do that one then. Well, I don't mind, you know. I do have delivery, yeah. Yeah. Is there a particular type? Or does it not really matter? There are a lot here. Okay, fair enough, Nabil. We can do that later then, I guess. Does it matter what type? Shall I just stick to the first one? This is the Aachen one, right? Green and orange. Oh, it's not this one. Bad Hugelsdorf. Okay. Okay, that was my mistake then. So it's possible that I don't have the livery. Like I don't know if these other ones might have it, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, I'll do that then. Is there like a particular one out of these ones that you would recommend? Which one's the bendy one? I'll take your recommendation. facelift upmade for the Aachen add-on. Let's go for it. Circulation 8, start time 1750, that's the one. To valve flats, yes. Right, there we go, little timetable. We can get rid of this now. Thank you, Nabil, that has brought the thing that I needed back. Oh, it says this up automatically. I can't do anything with. Is this card here sticking out? I can't do anything with it. I can click it, but I can't do anything with it. Ah. That's got a little manual with all the information. That's cool. Thank you very much. Thing is, remembering these. It's just remembering these for the future.
Hallo.
Raspy fella. I can only I can't put it in the middle. Okay, there we go. You have good memories with this DLC. I'm not surprised to be honest. I see you enjoying it quite a lot. Okay, I think we can speed up time. I think I'm good to go. We'll make it 49. Give us some leeway. I didn't mean to do that. 1749. You know what? It was strange, you know, because I don't know. Like, were we just ignorant Because I was the same. I don't know if it's just ignorance. Or, like, we didn't know better. So, you know. Like bad performance was like all we knew. Yeah, bro, I enjoyed it as well with OMSI, with the truck simulators. Well, Euro Truck. By the time American Truck Sim came out, I had already the understanding had come to me. Alright, Sammy, what time am I on until? Mate, I don't have any particular plans, specifically. I don't have any plans to end soon. But, yeah, can't tell you. I don't have a particular time in mind. Alright, my man. See you later on. What are the sounds like on this Nabil? Convincing on this model?
Hi.
Hallo.
What does Beta abfahren mean? Abfahren. Not really that bad, especially considering it was made in 2014. Wow. Valid.
Buschhausen.
Nilvinus, what map were you playing on the screenshot that you uploaded to the Discord? I like the look of that, the construction works.
Guten Tag.
Press on it once.
Einmal für 2 Stationen. Danke sehr.
Hallo.
Okay, so will it always default back to that? Alheim Lorenzbach uploaded. Was that the name of a map? Alheim Lorenzbach?
Vogelsang.
Is that like a custom map or is that on Steam? I was reminding you to depart. Okay. Thank you, Nabil. It's a freeware map. Okay, I'll go looking for it. If you can post if you have the link to it on hand, Nilvinus, it'd be really great if you could post it. If not, then I'll find it.
Tag.
Hallo. Ein einfaches Tagesticket bitte. Danke.
Würden Sie die Temperatur bitte etwas hochregeln?
Eine Kurzstrecke.
Viragen.
Send it to me, thank you. It's not in the same level of quality as Soul Fitness Touch, that's why I don't like it much personally. My source of lines. I'll be more than happy to give it a go, man. Maybe I'll end up really liking it. I don't like the way this view works sometimes, man. But it does the job.
Ganz schön kalt hier, oder?
They're complaining about the temperature. It's kind of cool in here, isn't it? How do I turn this on? I didn't mean to I just want to turn the fan on. Oh, is this button? Was that the recent one then?
20 morgen.
Guten Tag. Mahlzeit.
You're trying to out me like that, bro. Wow, man, that's crazy work. I never debated it. I didn't debate it. I am indeed guilty. I did it in the end, though. I did it in the end. I don't like it when they put bus stops right on like the beginning of after a turn. I like the bin with eyes.
Mahlzeit.
Hi.
Hi.
I also wish there was a way to like decide which camera. Like I wish you could bind certain camera angles to certain keys.
Victoria Allee.
No, it is our judge. God forbid, man. He'll rule against me every time. He'll rule against me every single time. No, just wants a reason, man. Just wants a reason to put her brother down. I very, very rarely do this route, and it's always a treat when I do come back to it, because it's always like new. Like, I actually don't recognize any of this.
Hallo.
Hallo.
Guten Tag.
Hi.
Carter knows the struggle of finding keybinds for
Eine
OMSI.
Busfahrt
Really?
Zum ermäßigten Tarif.
With all the options. Oh, do you mean like when you're setting it up and you're looking for the one that does the thing you're looking for? In that case, then absolutely, yeah, that's a horrendous process.
Schlossstraße.
It's a catch-22, isn't it? Because you have a million options, so like you can bind anything. But then that's also why it's... I guess it's more the labeling. Some names that they've given some things are terrible. They're not really self-explanatory. I guess that's how people are able to have like real wheels and real dashboards and stuff with all the buttons working.
Guten Abend.
Eine Kurzstrecke bitte.
Mr. Northbound time? Man, I didn't give that route enough time, you know. There's DLCs dropping for it soon anyway, so there might be an opportunity to revisit it. Well, I think it will be an opportunity to revisit it.
Normaluhr. Bitte achten Sie auf Ihre Wertgegenstände. Please take care of your valuables.
Valuables. They could not have got a more British voice if they tried.
Hallo.
Guten Abend.
Ich hätte gern eine Tageskarte.
Guten Abend.
Dankeschön, Mama.
Hi. Hallo.
If you wanted to, you could have signed every button on this bus. Yeah. Which is a good thing. Which is a good thing.
Waldstraße.
Can't wait for that E94. Is it going to be much more of a challenge than what we already have on that route?
Guten Tag.
What does a star 2 mean? Am I 2 minutes late or 2 minutes early? guess we sit here and find out. Does it go to 1.5 or does it go to 2.5? Too early, okay. Are the announcements on point in the build? That English sounded funky, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you very much, Antoine, for the follow on TikTok. Minus is too early on a sprinter and plus too late. Right, and then the star. You sound like this an Archer. That is terrible. I guess it wasn't a difficult thing then to to get the audio. Star is way too early, okay. Oh, I got a female bus driver today. I think it won't hurt to start moving. Better lighting than the bus, I'm not gonna lie. IMO.
Theater. Bitte halten Sie sich während der Fahrt fest. Please hold on during the ride.
Hallo.
Guten Tag.
Guten Abend.
Why should go an underground
Ich möchte
shirt
gerne
on?
ein Ticket für eine Kurzstrecke haben.
Wrong city, darling. Bro, how am I 1.5 again? How? In one stop, bro. I didn't fly here. I guess I could just drive to the next one, but slowly. These are major stops. They didn't seem very major.
Elisenbrunnen.
Actual centre is a pedestrian zone. Is that something that was done recently? Like there's a particular section in central London that used to be a road. Very, very efficient road. And they closed it. They closed that whole road off. It used to be 2 lanes. Then there was like a big church in the middle. And then 2 lanes. The 2 lanes are going one way, the other 2 lanes are going the other way. And then they closed one of the 2 lanes and then made the other 2 lanes one this way, one that way. And And as a driver, that stuff is just so annoying, man. What they've done to London since COVID, between COVID and now, with all the roads, there were some side roads that they closed for no reason. They just put a bunch of plant pots, a camera so that you pay a fine if you go through, and the sign. For seemingly no reason. And some of them they've now reopened. Some of them they've left closed. Horrible, man. Horrible.
Aachen Bushof.
I love all the different bus liveries around here. They used to look like coaches though more than buses. That's definitely a coach. That one I suspect is also a coach. Or maybe just a bus with like one door at the front. You know what? I'm starting to think I haven't done this route at all. Unless I did a separate line. That's completely different to this one. Are there announcements on here? Like if I want to do like this bus is gonna be here for a while announcement. Why are the bells ringing? It's 6:10. No, I believe it's not a free map. It's a DLC. Not much of there of traffic around here, unless this is like a bus-only zone. Oh no, got a car coming this way. This looks like the what football team is it? I forgot, but this looks like a football team badge. Should be a 43 coming. I guess I should move like a bit forward. There it is. But we need to depart anyway. Could be this bus, could be this bus, I'm not too sure. No, this one's turning right. Oh no, it's coming this way. Oh no, it is this one. 43. I wonder if it's going to open its doors or is it going to wait for me to move. No, it's open its doors. And I'm probably going to be stuck there when it tries to leave behind us. It is time for us to leave anyway.
Minoritenstraße. Bitte achten Sie auf Ihre Wertgegenstände. Please take care of your valuables.
Ich brauche nur eine Kurzstrecke. Danke sehr.
Tag.
Thank you, Nabil.
Drischergässchen Technische Hochschule.
Wow. $19.95. There you go. If the 4 cents was putting you off, should be alright now. I like how many different bus lines there are here. I'm going to give London another go. It's just that I might have to do that one in single player. Although you can have a single player career on Bus Company Sim. So we might stay in BCS, but just do London and see how it is. It's so weird, Nabil, isn't it? That it used to be better in terms of sales, but then it's also Aerosoft, so it's on brand, really. Thank you very much, 8th Pilot, for the follow. Welcome on board. Makes 0 sense. It does make 0
Hallo.
sense.
Eine Tageskarte bitte.
W-Land. Wait, is there Wi-Fi on this bus? Can't click it. Unless I'm meant to click that. Okay, G view, reset all views. This is going to take a minute to load. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Even, I don't know, man. Even if you tried to think up a reason that makes sense, I don't think you'll get very far. No, I've never had it crash. Like, it takes long, but I've never had it crash the game. I'm just getting sick of leaning over every time I want to reset the view. I just want to bind it to my wheel. There's a button that I'm not using that I can use for it. I'm not going to lie, even if I had a wireless keyboard, there's nowhere here I'd put it. If I put it on my lap, it would just be a bit annoying. I'm getting peckish, man. Oh yeah, I forgot you had to crash yourself recently. Indeed. One wrong click and you're done for. You're not even wrong, bro. You know what it is? It's if you're not patient as well. Like, somebody can see that it's taken a little bit long and think, oh, it's not going to load. Let me try and click something else. And then the minute you try and click something else, you've now like blocked everything. Okay. Okay, so it's this one that I need. So it was G, reset views, reset all views, something like that. Oh boy. Here's where Cardo's having a nightmare, and maybe I'm about to have my own here. Reset all views. And it's not like there's a search function, you know, for you to try and search. No. You can type one letter, but you can only type the first letter of the thing. And there's not a single option here. Like, there's no single option. There's no thing that only there's no one thing that only starts with one letter, if that makes sense. So it's just going to be a shot in the dark. Scroll to the top and then down. I'll start at the top. Or do you mean start at the bottom and then go up? I know it started with G, not KY. But I was... Oh, it doesn't start at the top. Oh, I forgot about that. It doesn't start at the very top. Oh, what a game, man. Okay, yeah, perfect. Thank you. Perfect. Oh, God, what a game, man.
Guten Tag.
Was that the only one that heard that? Guten Tag. Why'd she say it so British? Guten Tag. She could have been more British if she tried. Like from London as well, specifically. Maybe the worst kind of British.
Contour.
This looks like a 30-kilometer limit area, but I haven't seen any speed signs. I do like these bus stop boards as well. They're very informative. On one thing, you've got all the buses that stop there.
Hallo. Guten Abend.
And the destinations. And then you've got a screen with the live information.
Guten Abend. Hallo.
It's not worse than an 8-year-old man. I mean, earlier on in the chat, Holy Trucker, Nabil put very well kind of why that is.
Guten Abend.
But considering how realistic the rest of the game is, it's a small price to pay. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know, yes, the bus is there, but the sounds are worse on the bus. They're not as realistic. The lighting is not as good. The physics are not as good. Just bad, actually, if we're being honest. The physics are just straight up bad for a bus. If you want to drive a bus, realistically,
Audi Max.
It's not going to be the bus. You know, ironically. Audi Max, is that is it like an Audi dealership around here, or is there like a different meaning for it? Polizei.
Guten Tag.
That old man is very realistic, you know. Trying to get on the bus first. Why have I got so many London heads? No, they have boards in the bill, but so on our bus stops we have like there's like bus stop shelters, right, where you sit underneath them. On the shelters, it's like a skinny one that displays like 4 at a time, I think, and it changes. But with that one, it's like big, a lot of information on it. Yeah, it just makes, I don't know, it makes more sense to me. The Audi Max is a lecture hall building. Oh, how do you know that? Or do you just search it out of curiosity? Irony is that the lighting was... Bro, I cannot believe it. Yeah, so... in the alpha version of the bus, the lighting was so much better. If you look at alpha footage from the bus, like the very, very, very early days when they were going to trade shows and stuff with it, the lighting was so, like, it just made so much more sense. It was a lot more realistic. Can't speak to the sounds and the physics.
Bahnhof. Es
But at least
besteht
once upon a time the
Umsteigemöglichkeit
lighting
zu
was
den Zügen des Regionalverkehrs
terrible.
und zur Euregiobahn.
Wow. Not even an English translation. That was a mouthful. Whew, that's bright. I mean, look over there. Hey, how this game even charges you for every much needed route advisor add-on. Well, you only really need the bus company sim. With the bus company sim, you get the sat nav as well, Holy Trucker. Because I know there's one DLC that charges you for the sat nav, but if you read the reviews, it will tell you, a lot of people will say, like, you don't need this. Get the bus company sim. You have multiplayer functionality, and you get the sat nav with it.
Tag.
Ahmed is known for his university. Okay. What, is it just like prestigious? Is it like the equivalent of our Cambridge and Oxford? Wait for me there, boss. Okay, no worries. Just keep going. How does this bus fit in it? It's like the Bakerloo line.
Mies van der Rohe Straße. Bitte halten Sie sich während der Fahrt fest. Please hold on during the ride.
Oh, what train is that? What coach is that? It's blue. DB Blue. Can't quite see it from here. Hello, mate. Fellow 33 driver.
Einen Einzelfahrschein bitte.
You're blocking the way.
Danke.
You know what? I've actually got keybinds that I don't use. Hold on. Because it's this ticket thing. I need to get keybinds for this ticket bollocks as well. It's T and Control T. Where are they? T and Control. Give ticket, give change. Okay. Give ticket, give change. Oh yeah, it loads fine now. You only need to wait for it once. Please tell me I have these buttons here. Yes. Bus door front. Well, no. Okay, this will be give ticket. Give ticket. Give change.
Dankeschön.
Perfect. Having to move the mouse so often. It's getting annoying. It's so comfortable just like having my hand on the on my gear stick. Even when I'm not using it. Are there any manual buses you would recommend, Bill? I'd love to drive a manual bus at one point.
Hayenbuchenstraße.
Any like bus map combos that would utilize realistically a manual bus. Wait, they're in the Steam Workshop, Holy Trucker. Okay. I'll have a look for them then. That's handy. OMSI navigation was made for people who don't want to buy BCS and still have navigation. You just need to bring enough time with you for installation. Oh, it's got complicated installation. But bro, even if you don't want to use BCS, but BCS is single player, and it gives you more of a career mode than the base game gives you. So if you don't want to do multiplayer, then you can do single player on BCS. But you just get much more value for your money. What do you want? Oh, I didn't take the money, did I? That's another keybind I need to do. Oh my god, I need to do another keybind for that one. Think. I believe it's just take change. I saw it on here. Right, what do I not use? I use everything here, man. Oh yeah. That's annoying. That's annoying. For some reason, my D-pad, the game doesn't recognize my D-pad. That's really annoying. So there's like 4 buttons that I just don't use. Have I got time later for what, Nabil? Okay, I don't think I'll be able to do this. I'm using all my keys. Those are my doors. Those are my indicators. That is the reset view now. X. Oh, X is door stop. Circle handbrake. Circle handbrake. What if parking brake set? Can I do parking brake set and release with just circle? Is there a way to do that? Yeah, parking brake on off, this one. Yeah, so that frees up this one, and that I can use take change. Amazing. Don't ask why I haven't done that already. We're also a minute late now. Installation of various stuff. Yeah. We can do that later. I'll shoot you a message. Or you can shoot me a message. Maybe after I've had my dinner. Then we can do that. I'm down. I don't know much about Twitch drops, Nabil. I don't know whether you get like special rare emotes for doing stuff at that time. I don't know. I'm liking it, bro. I'm liking it. There's nothing that sticks out. The city center was nice. There's been a few really tight turns, especially with the bendy bus that I've enjoyed. Nothing like there's been any construction or something like that, you know, to kind of like throw you off a little bit, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's just I do like events on the road. That's why Nilvinus' screenshot, I asked about it because I saw in the distance there was like some construction. So it's pretty, I think it's just above average, I would say, in my opinion. Just above an average route. It's nice.
Guten Tag.
Guten Abend.
The small Netherlands part. Let's see. Sounds promising. Will it be like obvious when we've transitioned to the Netherlands, or is it quite subtle? I know when it first released, Mallorca was terrible. Like the reviews it got are really bad. Has it improved by any chance? I was thinking about it earlier. I remember watching gameplay of it when it first released, and I was intrigued. I know the reviews weren't great, but I was intrigued by how it looked. And no one ever talks about it, so I mean, that's not promising in itself, but... What's so bad about it, though? What's so bad about it? I don't know what the speed limit here is, by the way, but we're on a highway. I didn't pay attention.
Fortenbeckstraße.
It's very wide, goodness me. This is 2 lanes. Like, it's unofficially 2 lanes until you get to here. Kevin N being the developer. So what does that mean? What is it that makes that fills people with fear when they hear that Kevin N has made a route?
Hörnbrücke. Fortenbeckstraße.
Whoa. On the map, it shows this stop in a completely different area. That threw me off a little bit. I see what you did there, holy shocker. I was wondering where you were going with that. But yeah. My worries were quenched.
Campus Mellhagen Physikzentrum.
Is this another university then? Is this meant to be radio chatter? Or is this like a really quiet announcement?
Otto Blumenthal Straße.
Build is photographed with a phone. Huh? Radio chat, that's so cool, man. I wish it was a little bit louder.
Guten Tag.
Backdrops are either non-existent or catastrophic. Countless band of really. Aye. Wow. And has no one like taken that project on to like make it better and stuff? Is it really that bad that everyone just thought, yeah, it's not even worth trying to help this?
Wendlingweg.
That's so poor, man. Like, what a really cool idea in theory, you know? That's a shame. Is the radio chatter random, or does it like make sense regarding anything that's currently happening?
Guten Abend.
Guten Tag.
Hallo. Eine Einzelfahrt bitte. Danke sehr.
Random, okay. That's fine.
Worringer Weg.
Campus man is part of. Okay. There's no foundation, you have to do everything. That's a shame, man. Oh, shite. Almost missed this. That's a shame. Oh, somebody else is here right now.
Guten Abend.
Uniklinik.
This is a nice little area. I really do like the radio channel. It's a very nice little touch. What's the uni clinic? Is this a hospital? Or is this... Oh no, this is the university? LWTH Aachen. This is part of the university. I love the details, man. In my old uni, it had like its own bus route and stuff. Would have been cool to have something like that in the game. I guess it would have been very limited, but I guess it would have been cool for me because I used to use it. Only good things are the buses, but that's only because they're made by Christian. That's diabolical, man.
Einmal Kind bitte.
University hospital. Okay, university hospital. So it's actually a hospital, but it's just part of the uni. We've got a few of those in London. Well, I don't know. They share the same name, but I don't know the dynamics. It's so cool how you can feel that you're in a campus, you know? It's the beauty of doing things at a one-to-one scale, man. But then also including the correct signage and all of that good stuff. Oh, we've got quite a busy bus. Makes sense for the time of day and the location. 62 passengers at the moment. One thing I don't like about the NPCs, the AI, the driving NPCs, they're making maneuvers. I saw a maneuver.
Guten Abend.
Slow all the way down.
Eine Kurzstrecke. Dankeschön. Entschuldigen Sie mein Rückgeld.
Guten Abend.
Just grab the money as soon as I put it down. Sorry, Grandma.
Kullen.
Abend.
Yeah, you did tell me.
Philipp Merivek.
Who's that? Good parking from that van over there. Just before we went over those bumps, I was wondering, are these like just visual bumps or are these actual bumps that we're going to film? And I got my answer very quickly.
Guten Abend.
Hallo.
Hallo. Eine
Hey, that guy's
Kurzstrecke,
voice.
Erwachsener bitte.
Hate it, hate it, hate it. There's one tight corner very soon. Very tight corner soon. I'll manage it, man. I'll manage it. If I've managed everything thus far, that will be easy. And after that, the road down to Netherlands border. You know the name of the stop? The first stop after the border.
Schmidtgasse.
How smooth is the gameplay for you guys? Because I'm playing at like really smooth frame rate, but my TikTok is looking really slow, and my Twitch isn't convincing on my phone. But I'm playing really like smoothly. Like it doesn't look convincing at all on my phone. Before what? So it's not good anymore?
Hallo, ein Kurzstreckenticket. Danke.
Hallo.
Guten Abend.
No, not the stuttering, just the general frame rate. Is it like 60 FPS on your end? Because I'm playing at above 60.
Keltenstraße.
But the stream should be outputting at 60, but it's not from what I'm seeing on my devices. think I closed the door on someone. Someone's hanging out the bus. Wouldn't say 60. Yeah, 30 is like what I'm seeing. Yeah, but I'm bro. Look. FPS is between 60 and 70. Like, I'm having a really good experience. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really enjoying it. So I don't know why the stream's outputting what looks like 30. That's a bit of a shame. It could be CPU usage. Like the stream's actually is lagging, the stream itself. That corner soon. Alright, Tim, take care, mate. OMSI is CPU heavy, but I don't want it to be affecting my stream that way though, man. Okay, let me keep my OBS like that so I can actually see the FPS counter. My FPS counter is currently reading 60 FPS. On OBS. That's because the game is not moving. So let me get Twitch up on my phone so I can see the chat. And just keep an eye on it. CPU is at 7%. Oh, come on. It's reading constantly at this reading at constant 60. Non-stop. I'm gaming at 60. OBS is saying 60 out of 60 FPS. Oh, I guess this is the one. This is the side corner. Is this why you made me drive a bendy bus, Nicole, so I can suffer?
Guten Abend.
The 1-1 is just sublime. The 1-1 is a very smooth loco, I'll be honest. Very nice to drive. We be eating mitten walls, but what's that even mean?
Sie können ja kaum die Spur halten.
Können Sie sich nicht mal ein bisschen Mühe geben?
I didn't even break that hard. What's that beef? No bendy bus is appropriate for
Pfalzgrenze.
I mean, it's not impossible. Just takes a bit of finesse. And I noticed there haven't been many bendy buses on the route. So, is this just what you do for fun, or is this like true to life?
Guten Tag.
Hello. Tim said Mr. Nordbahn was delicious. Right. Hey, each of their own, innit? Each of their own. Oh, you know, I'm actually a little bit annoyed. I don't know why it's not outputting at 60 FPS. Like OBS is saying, it's putting now at 60 FPS. The bit rate is very, very healthy. The stream is very, very healthy. The game is running at it's like around 70. So that's annoying, man. It sucks. You know, I care about my frame rate. Like, bro, it's so smooth. So smooth. Other than obviously when it stutters. We're bang on time, by the way. Oh yeah, we're in the Netherlands now. I didn't even see the... Oh, I saw the thing that said Aachen at the bottom of that hill. So I guess that was the border. So now, yeah, now we're in the Netherlands. We get to drive one stop.
Hallo. Ein Ticket bitte. Danke.
The 33 to Interlink with the solo has articulated the 30 Netherlands. So I should have the bendy bus? Come on, lad. I know we get to enjoy more than one stop here.
St. Joseph's
Oh, I'm going to Campus Meliton. But didn't the thing say vows? Didn't everything else say vows? I'm not going to complain. We'd never see a solo to the Netherlands. I guess that makes sense. Probably have a lot of people heading down. So what, is this like a free border then? You can just cross Germany to Netherlands without like passport checks or anything like that? Being in the EU, you know what? Fair enough. I wouldn't know anything about that, so you know. We're a little bit early, so we'll sit here for a little bit. I'll probably end the stream after this run. This will probably be my last run. If you want to see more, do give me a follow or a subscribe. Join the Discord as well. I'm playing a lot of OMSI at the moment, so chances are, if I'm playing it and I've got some time, then if I'm playing it and I've got some time, then yeah, chances are I'll stream it. I mean, you can say it, don't say it, it will. Doesn't change the fact that it is what it is, isn't it? I probably should have done this long wait at Val's.
Pfalzheuvel.
Oh, the whole city is called Vals. Right. Oh, nice. That reminds me when I used to be when I was younger, we used to drive to Morocco and be crossing through France and Spain, and it would be so familiar to me because of like Euro Truck.
Pfalzheuvel.
Was I meant to stop at the other one? Well, people got on, isn't it? So. Okay, cool. That's weird. What's the point? People too lazy to cross the roads.
Parklan.
What's that ticking? Oh, this is cool. Very London-y. Oh, I think that's the music. Lo-fi tricks me so often, man. Listen, as long as it's not copyright, that's all I care about. Your thing, King.
De Lange Acker.
Oh yeah, was that a bendy bus? I didn't even take notice. But yeah, fair enough. Sorry, boss. These are sort of like cancel flats. Probably are the equivalent.
Korenstraat.
I turn right here, Nabil. Yeah, I turn right, and then I go around. Thank you, mate. Too far. Or how do you just casually have a a bus line that crosses countries. That's so sick. This is the Dutch ghetto. There's my inside eye. I'm not surprised, bro. All the time that you spent on it.
Pfalz Flats.
I think I'll probably find myself doing this one more often, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'll take a little break from Waldhofen. Oh, is this it? I thought we were going to Campus Meliton. Campus Meliton. When our bus drives small time. You know what? Definitely. So we started at 51. Oh no, you know what? We actually got it bang on. Why did it felt longer? At like 40 minutes or so, I was going to say, it feels a little bit longer than an hour, you know. But apparently it's been an hour. Like I didn't pause the game too much to do like the settings and keybinds and stuff. Oh, Uber means via. Okay. Via Campus Mellison. Okay. Cool. Nice. I think that's a good place to end it, man. That was sweet. That was really nice. Ticket selling 97.8%. What? Because of that one idiot old woman that I accidentally took her change. Bro, that felt like a proper run. Like, I know it makes sense, right? Like, it's 1-to-1 scale and whatever, and, you know, you're going through a real place, but that felt so full. I can't explain it. It had, like, it felt heavy. It had, like, substance. It felt like a journey was made. That is the feeling I crave from TSW, from... To be honest, I get that feeling from the bus because the environment is done so well. But obviously, it's just sounds and. Oh, I didn't know you were on as well, Nabil. Yeah, Simrel gives me that a little bit as well. Yeah, man. I really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed that. If you guys want to see more, please do consider following, subscribing, depending on what platform you are, depending on what platform you're on, depending on what level of support you would like to give. What about Simrona, Bill? Hopefully, we'll be back tomorrow evening, hopefully, with Frankfurt S-Bahn. Again, keep an eye out on the Discord. If you're not on the Discord, then on Twitch chat or YouTube chat, type in ! Discord and you'll get your link. Not this week, Nabil. Well, I don't have any plans for it to be this week. Whether that changes or not remains to be seen. But nothing currently planned anyway. So I guess wait and see whenever it ends up showing up on the schedule. Thank you very much for the follows today. We had a fair few. Let me let me get the names of the followers. TBM Virtual. There was somebody else as well. Oh no, we had a couple on YouTube. My YouTube ones don't show up, unfortunately, in my email. I only got the Twitch ones. I don't even know why I get emailed that somebody's followed me, but hey, I do. But yeah, thank you for the followers on Twitch, on YouTube, on TikTok as well. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the likes on all the platforms. Again, fingers crossed, I'll be on tomorrow with Frankfurt S-Bahn, DLC for CSW5, the full timetable in all its glory. Now, you know what, Nabil, low-key, I've been tired all day, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been feeling tired all day. It's been a busy weekend. So yeah, until then, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, stay safe, health is wealth, and until the next one, peace out.